Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. So, with spring being today, March 20th, I thought we'd do a reading that would kind of focus on growth, right? As spring is the start of the growing season. So, we're going to ask the tarot for insights into what's quietly growing around you that you may not be aware of, but it certainly could be a good thing. And then we're going to ask the tarot for some additional insights into where can you put your focus to achieve more growth and abundance? Where do the opportunities lie? So let's see what comes up. So kind of like what's growing, that's silent, what's quietly growing without your awareness. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. Love it. This one came out yesterday, if you saw the most recent reading. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Okay. Where can you focus your attention to achieve better growth? Like where is your attention needed for optimal growth? Okay, so we have the Emperor. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so what's growing? What's growing well, right? Like what kind of doesn't need your attention? Your financial abundance is definitely coming in. So whatever you're doing, it's bringing financial wealth and abundance, and you know maybe freeing you from the shackles of corporate America is kind of what I just got to. With this, this is like the legacy that you're building. You're building that legacy, but it's growing around you. Maybe you're not focused on it. You're not watering that plant every day, so to speak, but you're focused on it. Okay. And it's growing quite well on its own, and it's really tied back to something that you're really truly passionate about, and people see you as a true leader in this particular area. So there's something out there that's really growing. The sunflowers stretch inherently; they stretch to the sun. Sun is high vibe, very positive energy. The vibrations are quite like the vibration is very narrow. It's very fast, and that's a high vibration type of energy. So. The energy, the rays from the sun. So that's definitely what I'm getting with this. I'm seeing a lot of growth, like with the financial wealth, and that's establishing that legacy. This appeared in the last reading, this ten of Pentacles, so it's wonderful to see it again. Again, I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is about establishing that legacy, having that financial security, having the home, having all of the wealth and security that makes you feel comfortable and happy in being at home or in your family life, you know. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords could be some degree of clarity, but this is also kind of like building a knowledge base is what I'm getting. So maybe I'm also feeling like, what's growing is maybe there's been something that you've been kind of pursuing lately, or something that you've been really interested in. You've been really kind of honing and building a true knowledge base in this particular topic, skill, or area. And so I think, you maybe you haven't thought about that necessarily. You haven't thought about I'm really kind of I'm developing a subject matter expertise in a particular area, around a particular area of interest, okay? But what I'm getting here with this too is that this particular area or emphasis could be extremely lucrative to you in some manner or way. So ask yourself, maybe take some time, we're transitioning into spring now, look around and ask yourself, where am I spending my time? What am I doing? Where are my interests? What have I really been learning? And then is there a way I could either turn this into a job, turn it into a business, or something else that could be particularly valuable to me or to somebody, right? Because I definitely see a lot of wealth and abundance coming from something related to a skill, a craft, or something you really kind of become, you're really passionate about, you really become like a subject matter expert in, because you're continuing to focus on and build your knowledge base. So I think that's something that's growing that you may not be necessarily accounting for, okay, is really what I'm kind of getting at there. So where do you need to put your attention? Hey, quite simply, the Emperor, this could be like, taking charge of something. This could be, are there areas in your life where you need to kind of like take a closer role? Maybe the people are looking for more of a leader. Conversely, maybe there's a leader that, has opportunities that could really kind of enable you to grow and develop into something new. And you need to kind of engage and maybe build relationships with some of these core leaders. So, if you're looking to build anything really, if you're looking to enhance a skill, build a career or anything, look to see who are some of the people around you at work and how do you build those relationships with some of those senior people who have influence. And how can you get that exposure? That would be one thing you might want to focus on for an area of growth this particular spring. One area to focus on too could be with the Two of Swords. I definitely get like getting out of your head, maybe being a little less ambivalent or indifferent or uncertain or indecisive. Okay, so if you find yourself being indecisive, identify when you feel you are indecisive and determine that you will take an action. Maybe it's not the best action, but you're going to make the best decision that's available to you, and you're going to take that action. This is, to me, is like, you're like, I got to say yes or no, but she's not taking any action in this card. She's perfectly still. And she's not going left or right. She's not picking left, like left or right. She's not picking yes or no. So, if you find yourself being indecisive, be aware of that. And that's an area like for you to kind of determine, how can I be a little bit more decisive, make the best decision with the information I have available to me right now. Okay. I'm also seeing with this card, the Seven of Swords, right? This is someone who's kind of like sneaking away. Maybe this with these 5 swords, and then he's leaving 2 behind him. So this could be you exhibiting, focusing on strategy. Okay, so determine like what it is that you truly want, and then focus on a strategy. Maybe this could be being a little bit more agile and adaptive. Is kind of what I'm getting to. So these are areas you can focus on for further growth. This is somebody who, maybe he's kind of shifted plans, and the fact that he's carrying away 5 swords isn't lost on me. The 5 of Swords is related to, the 5 of Swords is related to conflict and change. So it's almost like after a period of conflict, he is changing his strategy by taking off with these 5 swords. So, maybe maybe there's something you've been working on. This could be an opportunity to pause and ask yourself, is this working? And if the answer is no, if something isn't working in your life, whether it be, something you're doing in your business, at work, in your home life, and with your friends, or just in your personal life, and it really isn't working out so great, ask yourself, maybe I need a different strategy, and how can I do this differently? What should I be doing differently? So a lot of great life lessons in these 6 cards, I think, kind of coming out. I love to see these. I think this is a very strong thing that's growing on its own. So it's kind of like, sometimes sometimes when you're not paying attention to something, it's just quietly growing in the corner and it's just doing its thing. And that's a wonderful thing. And I think we've hopefully, highlighted some areas for you to think about as we transition into spring here today. So with that, I thank you for being here, and happy spring.